Hello, this is Anne Marie, and it's TipTop Tuesday, and it's January 14th, 2020. And it's a continuation of the theme hope. I've talked about it the last two TipTops, and if you've missed them, you can find them on my YouTube channel under the TipTop Tuesdays file. And if people are interested and they want that, just tag me and I will put the link up. So I've been reading more about hope and what that means and all of that. One of the things that I have found, which actually makes total sense, because as a child you learn faith, hope, and charity. And so hope was a big factor in my religious training as a kid. And the first time that a lot of people have used hope was going back to the Old Testament, when Abraham was told that he and his wife were going to be parents. And it was said that he was 100 and his wife was in his 90s, well past the age of childbearing. However, his hope, because God had told him he would be the patriarch of this lineage, that he trusted in God that this would happen. He believed fully that this was going to happen. Now that is the trust aspect of hope, which comes from the bosom, which goes forward. The second one is the expectation, which is a little different. And that comes more, these are all in Rome. This is also in Rome, St. Paul epistles to the Romans. Then St. Paul moves on. It's fascinating, because we're all affected, even if we're not religious, we're all affected by religion just because we live in this culture. And in chapter 5, Christ's death assures us of hope and peace. Because he has died for us, we can now know that we can have hope for redemption. Now that, to me, starts getting into the intellectual aspect of hope. It becomes, oh, this person did this, therefore. It loses the heart in connection with the word hope, and now becomes something more outside ourselves, which is why I call it the intellectual hope. As time has gone on, it feels like hope has become, rather than a connection, a disconnect. A disconnect in the sense that hope is a way to justify passivity, as it were. And what I mean by that is, hi Jim, and what I mean by that passivity with hope is when you start thinking, I'm hoping things are going to get better in an intellectual way, it stops you sometimes from the action steps. It's also not as clean. So one of the things I want to do today is do a little meditation with the thinking of the word hope. And when we're going to do that, when we do the word hope with the connection with the heart to the spirit, it's very powerful. So I'm going to suggest we sit, and I'm going to use one of my lovely bowls. Oh, this one. This bowl that I'm pulling out is probably the oldest bowl I own. It's probably at least 100 years old. And my sister gave it to me years ago. It was my first bowl that I ever had. So here's the bowl, and I'm just going to hit it, use it like a gong. Well, I am gonging this. I want us to get quiet, put our feet to the ground, and think the word hope, only instead of it coming through your brain, have it come through your heart, and think of yourself connecting with Spirit, God, or the universe. Breathing in hope, releasing it through your heart to the universal source of love. Breathing in hope, exhaling it through your heart, focused on the universal aspect of love. This type of hope is all about trust. And now we're going to close the heart chakra. And recognize that by this exercise, hope is going out, but you're also receiving the love. And just put your hand on your heart for a minute and let it go. And thanks for joining. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this exercise in hope. Take care and see you next week.